Hello, today we will be going over how to use the users and groups setting within the Blackboard environment in order to add users into your Blackboard based course. Now the first thing you're going to want to do when you want to use this function is to navigate to your course management menu, which is your gray menu under your garnet menu in your course. You will notice that there is an option that is called users and groups, and you want to select this option. You'll notice this drop-down breaks down into two separate categories, users and groups, as the title suggests, and you want to select the users option. This will navigate you to a new page, and you'll notice a few things about this page. First, in the main body of the page, you will notice that there are users listed for the course, and you will notice that there are a few different things about the types of users listed. In this case, we have a professor listed with the instructor role. We also have a secondary staff member listed with the teaching assistant role. Now, the important thing to know about these roles are that there are three main roles that are used within Florida State's Blackboard courses. You can have the instructor role, and this is your main professor or instructor of the class. This gives you absolute and complete control over everything in the course. There's the teaching assistant role, which is used for if you have a TA for your class. This gives them almost complete control of everything, with the exception of submitting final grades for the course. The other role that you will see populate as your course enrollments grow is the student role. This role is obviously given to anyone who is taking the class. That limits them to just what students can see or just your garnet menu. If you have a student role, you do not get the gray course management menu, as students wouldn't need to access that. It would give them improper access and take away academic integrity from the course. So if you're looking to enroll someone in a course, you will notice the gray Find Users to Enroll button. Now, Blackboard automatically populates your student enrollments, but if you need to add a TA to the course, you will use this feature. So after you've selected the Find Users to Enroll, you will be brought to a search engine page. This is the normal search that Blackboard uses throughout the entire system. You notice you have three options to search them by. You can do last name, username, or email address. Username is going to be your fastest, as each username is specific to each user within the Blackboard directory. However, email also falls under that. Last name is a little bit more tricky to use if you have a more common last name that you're using, such as Smith. It will populate every user within the Blackboard directory with the last name Smith. Now, I've used my username here to add myself to this course. So in order to do this, you will see the person's name pop up, their username, their email address, and then you have the role option. Now, if you want to switch out the role, you just simply click on the role listed and it'll give you a drop-down list. Now, as I said, the three main ones that we use here are student, instructor, and teaching assistant. For this, I'm going to give myself the teaching assistant role, and after you've selected that role, you want to make sure that you select the add checkmark box and that you're showing a checkmark in that box. Once you've added the users you want, you then see the submit button in the lower right hand corner, and you want to select that once. Once you've select that submit button to enroll that user, you will get a completion receipt. This will let you know if they were either successfully admitted into the course or if there was some type of error when trying to add them to the course. If there's an error, please feel free to contact Blackboard support. They will be more than happy to help you get this fixed. But for almost all intents and purposes, it should always be a success receipt that you receive. If you select OK, it will take you back into your users menu and you will see the new user added in the role that you've added them to. This has been Aiden Sizemore with how to add users to a Blackboard-based course.